US regulators say their plans to revoke so-called net neutrality rules have widespread public backing. The move could lead to a two-speed internet where some sites do pay to get their traffic prioritised over others. But it seems not all of the public feedback was actually genuine.
Seeing this is pretty annoying. And if net neutrality is rolled back in the US, people will be seeing a lot more of it. Here's how it works at the moment. Internet providers have to treat all online traffic equally. That means that they can't block or slow anything down. But authorities want that to end. They think the private sector will invest trillions of dollars into web services if their plan goes ahead. They even asked the country what it thought of the move, urging people to submit comments. And 22 million replied, the majority in favour of repealing net neutrality. Problem is, some users started to complain that they didn't write the comments. Then, a probe by the New York Attorney General revealed some feedback to the FCC plan was actually fake.
Hundreds of thousands of Americans were likely impersonated to drown out the views of real people and businesses. This was akin to identity theft on a massive scale.
But the scale might be even bigger than that. One data scientist claims he's found at least 1.3 million fake pro-repeal comments. He noticed repetitive language, looking as if it was generated by a computer program. Meanwhile, the national tracking poll shows that the majority of Americans actually support net neutrality. As to who is definitely against it, the telecom corporations, who stand to earn huge profits by charging more for faster connections. And by the way, the current head of the FCC used to work for one of the biggest telecom operators in the US.
Well, as for who might actually be behind the feedback pushing for net neutrality to be scrapped, a few media were quick to point at Russian hackers. The writer Charles Ortel says it's yet another attempt to deflect attention away from internal problems.
The notion that Russia may have rigged yet another debate over a topic, does that begin to sound a little repetitive to you? As often happens over here now in the United States, is when one gets close to the heart of the issue, fake issues emerge, and this fake issue of bots possibly connected to the Russian Federation, I think, is a fake issue. It is very difficult to actually pinpoint where these bots may have arisen. After all, they are indeed called bots, and it's certainly possible that people over here could, could create a bot and falsely attribute it, plan it in a way to make it seem as if it's Russian.
Well, we did ask the FCC to comment on the investigation into fake net neutrality comments and alleged foreign meddling too. We'll let you know when they respond.